Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. How you doing? Thank you for watching. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you. Bye.
I'm not representing anybody.
Let's just do it like that. Ishak, wait. Let him hear what is in his mind. Let us quench it once and for all. Go on.
Now, it is the antecedent for me. I was one of, when Mr. Yomi joined this crew on the TikTok, I was one of the very front runner pushing all his videos and everything. But the moment he backed out, when he was at the point of getting the CCTV, claiming, unquote, claiming that some certain people were after his life. And then he fled to the UK. And then he now returned. As that risk that made you fled Nigeria, as that risk now disappeared, number one, you collected money.
Let me don't mount your questions because I must not lose my line of thought.
As that risk of them,
let me answer you.
Yeah.
Let me answer you. Yeah. And I will start with a typical example. Donald Trump's life was attempted trying to be president of America on a podium campaigning. Did he not return to the same podium to campaign again?
Mr. Yomi, Donald Trump.
Did they tell him that because he escaped that one, there is not going to be another attempt?
As the risks disappear, that is just a simple question. Let's forget about it.
Let me now explain to you clearly. Let me explain to you on that one. Number one, for what you all know, what I was going for, immediately I came into the front line for Justice For Mohbad. If I only sit on social media and deliberate with you, I am not going to be attracting any risk. If I just come to the comment section, oh, this is should have been this, and I went to the source where if the evidence should come out, people will be going down for life imprisonment, or some of them will be going on death penalty. Even if I was if I'm just an informant to ordinary people that are selling Indian hemp, my life will be at risk. The only time you question if my life is at risk or not is if you are doing equal, or if you have a son or a brother who lives in his comfort zone and will say, I want to go and dig out what we send people.
We should assume is an assumption that you assume your life was at risk, not that you were really at risk, not that anybody was chasing you.
I should tell you, I want me to go into details with you. So
no, I'm not saying you've not established the fact that your life was really at risk. You only give an assumption.
I should establish it to you. Do you know whether I will establish it to the police? Do you think I should bring such a thing to social media?
Questions or
Mr. Yomi,
questions, man.
Secondly, you mentioned about money. Hold on, I need to explain to these people like this. They need to know, because when you people are all selling your nonsense on social media, it's social media. It's a free for all.
No. You know why I really want.
I'm not going to be blaming myself.
Sorry. Why I really want that clarity? Why I really want that clarity for him? Because one, I know you're gonna do that. It's because one, he's a blogger, okay, and he represents the voice of some majority. So take your time to explain to him in a way that will be clear.
I've done that. I'm going to do that again. Number one, while I was what I put on my Instagram that I was going to storm the court, somebody now called me and said, Mr. Yomi, what you are doing for Justice For Mohbad is very, very prominent, but you need people to support you. Like minds are more on TikTok. I said, really? I said, I don't want to join TikTok. He said, come there. That people are there, and there's a platform.
Was it Lagata who advised you? Was it Lagata?
Lagata. So when I came on TikTok, he was teaching me on how to open TikTok. And when we opened, like I'm saying, there was no issue of money. He didn't tell me about money. I don't know anybody. At the end of the day, when it all started, immediately people were like, oh, Mr. Yomi is here. We want to start. I said, don't even send me gifts. I'm not here for money. I'm not here for this. I just want to play my part. However, while I was doing that, Lagata got busy. He has family problem. I think the mom was sick. He went to America and stuff like that. I was furious. Like, why would you bring me to TikTok and leave me alone. Then people were saying, Mr. Yomi, don't go here, don't do this one or this one or that. I said, what are you people saying? You're fighting for justice and you're looking for enemies. You're not going to go anywhere. And then the boss man was able to come to my page severally and said, Mr. Yomi, what you are saying, the investigation that should be done, what needs to be done, come to social place, they want to listen to you, and I followed him. He will say, click on this, I will send it to your DM, click on it, and I kept, this one will say, come here, I'll go there. I was extremely naive. And immediately they said, oh, you want to do protest in Ikorodu? You will need so many things. Security, this vest, refreshment, and all of that. It's going to cost you money. Are you going to do it all by yourself? I said, fine, I just want to protest with my own little way. If I stand and hold my placard with my banner, the judge will see me and the world will see it. And they suggested, but don't act like they will say you are proud. Let us support you. I said, I don't want to be involved in money. I am saying, then I was saying, okay, then let somebody collect for you. Then I said, okay, bossman, are you willing to collect?
Okay. Said, okay, yeah, Lagata wanted the money, stuff like that, but you took yourself away from money.
No, Lagata was busy. Okay. Lagata left me alone in the cold. Then the bossman was nominated to collect for me. So I don't know the account. Later I got to know it was a lady's account that she was using. One, I forgot her name. One lady, she had an account. I will remember her name. Yeah. So the money they were collecting and donating to them, I can say, was they were using it to do the banner, to do the t-shirt, to do the feeding, everything. So while we were conversing like this, and we were talking about the steps to take to get evidence out, then the bossman said, Mr. Yomi, in everything you were saying, my own concern, this was privately, but my own concern is, I want to know the distance between Mohbad's estate and Kuramed. I said, I told you I'm going to Ikorodu to go and film. I want to go and record where the people are going to stand and where they're going to be converging before we go in front of a court. I said, okay, if I leave Ikorodu, I will be heading straight to that area. And we agreed on, okay, while we are doing that, I said, you know what, bossman, you might pay Onyabo, you might pay police, you might pay this, you might pay that. But the fact remains that if these people that are anti-justice, one of the quickest way politically that they can disrupt that protest is for some people to gather the youth on the street and say, we don't want any Mohbad protests on our street, that they can give them canes to start beating all of us and chase us away. That I will go to that area and quietly, silently mobilize those boys not to come and be used against us. Which I did. You understand what I'm saying? I said, another thing is, I'll go and look for the user.
So inside that, I hope you are recording. This is how the money was used. It's giving accountability. How
I am saying, I said, I will go to the area boys, the union guys that are doing, union guys, probably the head of the chairman of the unit or something. They always use them too. Guys, I am leading a protest in social area. Don't come and disturb me. Take your collar. Do you understand? I said those are the security that we in human rights we do that people cannot see. You guys can pay the Onyabo, pay this, pay that. It's okay. And I said that is what I need. And when I get to the estate, I am saying, and then I was to go and see the DPOs and the area commander too, and also mobilize them. I sorted all that of those stuff. And I was going to the estate. I went to the estate. I said, I don't have a car now. I just did my housewarming and birthday. I don't have the finances to start paying for hotel and all of that. I said, do you have excess from the money donated so that I can go from Ikorodu to Lekki? Look at the distance. So it's not even Victoria Island. It's Lekki or Royal Pines that I've not been to. And I went there. I was on live trying to show what is going on there until I found my way into the estate and it was dark. It was there. I said, Mr. Yomi, maybe you should wait. I said, I should wait. How? If I have to wait, I will sleep in hotel. And stuff. I said, no, don't worry. You know now. Don't worry, we'll sort it. I said, you guys have access because I need to know. You can't ask me to wait without anything. And they said, no problem. How much is the hotel? I will look for hotel. That one day, I ended up spending 4 days in that area.
Wow. Wow.
And I was meeting people, looking for information. That was one of the ways I got into the house. And how will you want to, if I want to pay for Okada? If I give Okada 1,000 naira, if I pay for hotel, you're asking me, I said, if you're asking, then suddenly, when I realized that the Yeyekudi, I was on a show, before I went on, she came on live, a lady called me, Biodun Lawa. She now told me personally, said, did I know that Yeyekudi went to Elegushi when she was in Nigeria? That this is the person I'm going to her page. I said, really? Said, but it is that Elegushi they are saying he is the father of Kiriko and the person you are fighting for. I said, calm down, I heard you. I will ask her. And I called the woman. I said, Madam, I had so and so thing. Were you at Elegushi truly? Because I come on your panel session and I'm always bold. No, it's a lie. He said, then the next thing, pew. She came on live. I was on the stuff like this, the way I'm bold, yeah. She started lambast. She started cursing. Whoever told anybody that I went to a Legushi, this, I said, what is this? I said, Madam, avoid distraction. She just shunned me. The moment she shunned me, I said, wow, this is an insult. I just wait for myself. I calmed down. Then the next day, she repeated the same thing. And I endured quietly. I moved away from the panel session and I said, I'm not going to be doing this again. I think this is, people don't have regard. And then the boss man said, you didn't come to the panel session today. I said, you see what happened yesterday? I can't. The second I said, I can't. Let me continue what I'm doing silently. I can't be doing that again. The insult is much. And then, while I was going on that expedition, a lady called me and said, Mr. Yomi, I live on that estate. Please come. I will take you to who will lead you to the CCTV storage of Mohbad's house. And I confided in Baba Mohbad only. And I sent the lady's number that I'll be going offline because this person's security is important. Are you with me?
Yes. He's listening.
Paparano, you are gone now.
Paparano,
You are gone when you are sleeping.
Well, this is not a way forward question to ask. And if I may ask, Insider, when Mohbad was crying for help, people are threatening him.
He said that did you understand his explanation? You were the one who asked the question now.
Did you say Mohbad was lying?
He didn't answer very well, but he
was
just
answering you now. Please, I mean, he has given you answer.
What he did. Let me tell you.
No. Wait. Wait.
He said some.
Listen. Okay. He gave an account. He said from the beginning, and he gave an account of how he went through that journey. Okay. I think it took his time to go through everything step by step. So there
was a different story to that.
No need of
there was
saying
that what I'm saying.
Answer your question. That's how I kept asking.
There was a different aspect to that
problem. It is you who is having issue with that. Okay.
No, there's a different story. I think if you can invite the bossman, you can question him on this. But I've read the bossman's receipt and transfer of money to Yomi. What Yomi did was that he was the one.
How much was the money transferred?
In total, was now around 80,000. And what happened was that.
Look at.
Yomi personal account.
Wait now. Yes, now. Yomi personal account with First Bank. Now, Yomi, what Yomi did was that even the investigation for the CCTV, even the investigation for the CCTV, was initiated by the boss man. He had contracted it to someone else, and Yomi volunteered to do it. That he can do it. That was what Bossman said. But Yomi came here and said, because he was going towards that same direction, he wanted to check on the CCTV and the distance. It was Bossman who actually initiated that. Yomi, in fact, there was someone he had already engaged. Now, at the tail end, where Yomi pulled out of the arrangement with them, Yomi collected 200,000 naira from them. And that 200,000 naira was for him to go to the police station where Baba Mohbad wrote when they took Mohbad's dead body to, where he wrote the letter
Inside that, look at one thing. Look at what you're doing. Are you picking the narrative of the bossman over his own narrative?
No,
are you believing those ones?
With evidence.
Okay, how about the things that he is saying too? The things that he is saying too.
He hasn't said anything different from what Bossman has said.
Let me
believe Bossman. You don't want to believe him.
Wait, inside that. Listen.
Now, because he has repeated it again.
Wait now. Listen. Just wait. Listen. Yeah, inside that. Yeah. With 1 million naira, okay, you want to visit 1 or 2 different police stations. You want to visit area boys, this and that. Do you know how much it's going to cost you? Do you know that this thing takes money? Do you think, are you in Nigeria? Inside that. Yeah, it's not really easy to pass through different offices here in Nigeria. It's not easy to pass through different offices. Okay? Forget about the fact that those guys are sitting somewhere, whatever, and they just, making somebody their errand boys. They can also try to do it themselves. It's not, when it comes to those those expenses, right? I think the question should be like, what has he been able to gather? What are the the relevant information to Justice For Mohbad that is at hand? I think that should be the question. But I mean, question over how much in dollars? I think $400 or $20. That's a chicken chain, right?
He collect. Listen, Paparano. You did that. I said antecedent. If you notice, my question for him was that it became an antecedent. He collected 200,000 naira from them. That he will go to a police station.
But at least, did he go there? Did he go there or not?
He didn't.
Paparano,
he didn't.
So make I talk. I won't talk.
He didn't. J-Lock, please. Listen. Hold on. I wanted to add something that you can now.
Listen. You've been talking.
Listen, J-Lock. I wanted to add something to it. I wanted to add the same method he did to Karimo on their live show. He was there. They were asking him, can you go to the station where Damola was arrested? Can you go? Should he send someone else? He said he will go. He assured them. In fact, Yomi even sang. In fact, he gave them double assurance. And they said, okay, we'll transfer money to you. Mommy Lighton transferred money to him. These people are not my people. I was just watching their live show. And Mommy Lighton transferred money to him that, okay, go there as quickly as possible so that the chat that you had with Damola and all that can also be used as evidence, and then you can make some proofs and all that at the station. That was just the moment. And then the next thing let's be frank, okay? Yomi has explained one. Sometimes I listen with my ear. When you see my eyes going closed like this, it's not that I'm not listening. That's when I listen more. My ear become more active when my eyes are closed. I don't want distraction. Sometimes I just close my eye so that my ear can listen more and I can record very clearly. I took time to hear his explanation. He gave a lot of accountability. Okay? You talk about the police station. Now, if a person is told to go to one particular police station, right? The purpose of going to that police station is to address a homicide case, right? To address a homicide case. And based on the explanation of Break the Silence Foundation, he made it very clear. He said he considers SCID as a, more credible police station department, more superior to the unit that at Ogombo. Okay, and so if the purpose, unless those who want him to go to Ogombo has a motive, unless they have something planned before him on his way, bro, be careful. If the purpose was for him to go and address a homicide case, the right place for him to go is SCID now. Why must it be Ogombo? Are you part of them too? No,
Tell me, let people know, are you part of them?
Paparano, it is not homicide is going there for. It was for the theft.
Okay, please.
Please, let me say something to this. Even if he didn't go to Ogbogo, he used that money and went to another police station.
Why did he assure them that he was going?
Hold on.
At least he did something.
Insider, most of the things you've been saying now, right? Just hold on. Most of the things you've been saying here is I was told. Don't forget other people are there as well that witnessed all these conversations, right? Now, Yomi said, I will go. Did you not end up going there that very day? The mistake you are making is this. Listen. Let me talk now.
Did they tell you he went to Gumbo?
Let me talk now. The mistake you guys are making is this. You are making it seem like you are sending him on an errand. You can't be approaching somebody like that. We woke him up at 5:30 in the morning because I was on that live, and he volunteered to go. He needs to put a lot of things in place. Risk assessment. You are there in your comfortable house. You are expecting an adult to hit the road, probably 2 hours to get to Lagos.
They didn't force him, mind you.
Listen, you can't